I'm back at my place where I deer hunt. I got here earlier in the day and got my camp set up. I've just been laying around, sitting around doing not much of anything. It's hot. It's 80 something degrees on November the 11th. Anyway, that's just the way it is. It's supposed to get down to about 54 tonight. Tomorrow's supposed to be a decent day. Wednesday, it's supposed to rain all day long. And then Thursday and Friday looks pretty decent. Low 40s. So that's better. Had a lot of rain here the last few days. A lot of rain. There's a burn ban here, but the county says that these are okay. This is a big old cowboy grill I got. I got a big grate that goes on the top of it. I'm going to build me a fire in here and cook a steak over this in a little while. But anyway, the county says this is fine. And with the rain we've had, I could get a shovel full of hot coals and dump them in those woods and it wouldn't start a fire because everything's soaked. It's muddy. So I'm in good shape. Anyway, I'm going to be here the next 4 days. I'm going to hunt. Last time I was here, I didn't see a deer. This time I hope to. At least see something. This right here is where I camped the last 3 or 4 years. They've come in here and cut all these dead pines. This little place right here is ruined now. Took 2 or 3 years for it to get kind of back to normal. Right there is where I'd parked my camper. It's a mess in here. It's just tore up from the big machineries they had to get in here to cut this stuff down. I think there was about 70 pine trees right around this little area that were dead. At least they came and cut them. Hear that owl? It's cool. I had a good hunt today in the woods. I saw two deer this morning. Both of them were does. I didn't have a shot, but I was glad to see them. The woods were beautiful. It was cool this morning. It warmed up pretty good today, probably 76 degrees, not as hot as yesterday. I hunted this afternoon. I didn't see anything, but except squirrels and birds, the woods were alive with those, and I enjoyed seeing those. When I got back to the truck, it started raining. Didn't think rain was coming today, but it's already here. It's misting right now. I had a hard time getting this fire going, but I got it going, and I don't think it's going to rain hard anymore until maybe after midnight or so, but tomorrow looks like just a washout. So I don't know if I'll get to hunt or not. I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning like I normally would and check the radar and see what it looks like. If I can go hunt for even an hour, I'm going to, because I found some monster rubs over there where I hunt this morning. Big ones, and a lot of them. So I think I've located a buck's core area, and I like to slip into that and just hang out and see what happens. And that's what I'm going to do in the morning if I can. If not, then I'll just stay here at the camp and enjoy the rain. That's not bad either. So anyway, here in a little bit I'm going to cook some chicken and some soup and eat and go to bed. Ain't much else to do, so it's raining. I woke up with a bad chest cold this morning. Can't speak hardly. Anyway, I'm about to head into town here soon and get something, NyQuil or something. But this is a rainout. It's just ugly out there today. I made me a little gutter system for this right here with a tarp. It works fine. Runs all the water out that end right there. Before I had this up here, when it rained, it just poured down here on my porch. So that works well right there. That's a big old rub right there. It's probably a couple of weeks old. There's a lot of rubs right in this area. But man, you talk about thick with blowdowns, bushes, cockleburrs. Hard to get in and out of this. But this is where those big deer like to be, so they can get hid. Hear you coming. You can't take a step out here without making a crunch. So many blowdowns and stuff are down. But I'd like to look at that deer right there. Made that rub. Well, the last couple of days it's been pretty warm, but it's chilling down pretty good right now. That fire feels excellent. Well, yesterday was a complete rain out. All day it rained. It poured here all day. But I was sick anyway. I was pretty sick. So last night I cooked me a steak on the in the frying pan over there, and ate it. I was in the bed by 6:30. I went to town yesterday and got some NyQuil and took a big slug of that. I slept last night. I didn't get out of the bed till 8 o'clock this morning. It was a perfect morning to hunt, but I just did not feel like getting up and going. So I got up at 8 o'clock, messed around, drank a little coffee, and went over to the woods and went in there where I found that big rub and tried to find a way in. It's just so thick in there. It's perfect big buck stuff, but it's just hard to get into it. Every time you take a step, it's crunch, and it's just thick stuff. Anyway, tomorrow is Friday, and I'm going to hunt in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm going over there to the river or if I'm going to hunt here. I don't know. It's according to how I feel when I wake up at 4 in the morning. But anyway, it's going to be the low 40s tonight. It's going to be a fine morning in the woods, but the moon is full. And the last time I was here, the moon was full, and I didn't see a deer in 3 days. I saw 2 does, Tuesday morning when I hunted. But I didn't see a deer today. And I didn't hunt much this morning. 3 hours is about all I hunted this morning. Now, I went this afternoon down the road here and hunted the last couple of hours of dark, till dark. I didn't see anything. It just seems like when the full moon is happening, I don't really do very well hunting or fishing. So anyway, that moon, I think it's full tonight. It may be tomorrow night, but I think it's tonight. But I'll hunt a little bit in the morning, then I've got to pack all this up and go home. This is a sloppy mess. I hope I'm going to be able to pull this camper out of here in the morning, because it is very, very sloppy here. That wouldn't be much fun at all if I couldn't get that camper out of here. But anyway, that's all I got to report for today. I'm about to eat something in a minute and go to bed again. I'm pretty beat down. And I didn't get as sick as I could have got, I don't guess, but I didn't feel too good. I don't feel too good right now. But yesterday and the night before was pretty rough. Anyway, I'll survive. I made it. Well, it's right at 7 o'clock on Friday morning, and I'm not going to be able to hunt. I coughed most of the night. This morning I'm still coughing. So it'd be kind of pointless for me to go out in the woods. This has been a pretty poor trip. It sure has. Saw 2 does on Tuesday morning, but that's the only deer I saw. But I only hunted Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and then yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon. And yesterday morning I got there kind of pretty late because I slept so long. I had been feeling bad. But anyway, I'm gonna mess around here a little bit and pack this camp up and go on home. No need to stay here another night. I probably ain't gonna feel no better than this tomorrow. But anyway, maybe the next trip will be better. Just have to wait and see. A guy stopped by here last night. He had been hunting, and he's got a camp right down the road. He said he's not been seeing any deer. So it wasn't just me. But anyway, I'll post this video next day or two. Let y'all watch pretty much nothing. But I was pleased to see that the Forestry Commission did come in here and cut all these dead pines around these camping spots. There's a lot of pine trees down here, a lot. There's a whole lot still standing out in the woods that are dead. That drought last year took its toll on the pine trees. But anyway, I'm about to head home, so I'll see y'all on the next video. There's a pine tree right there that they missed. My son-in-law's dad worked for the U.S. Forest Service for, well, all of his adult life, mostly. And him and a guy I go to church with who was a timber management and consultant person said that what happened during the drought and in situations like that is these pine trees become stressed from no water, and that those beetles, the pine beetle, detects the stress in those trees and attack the trees. And they say the first thing that happens is the top dies, and then it kills the rest of the tree all the way down. Well, there's one right there that the top is dead, right here on this camp spot. And that tree right there is going to die. It's not going to make it. So that's one that they missed right there.